back. Glad to be here. How are you? Hope everything is going. Hello, hello. Hey, welcome to Twitch. Welcome to Twitch. I assume that YouTube had the upper hand and actually was hiding your messages to such extent that you've run to Twitch. I missed you earlier. I didn't wake up soon enough. No problem, no problem. So, yeah, drawing. Okay, so basically we're going to continue our drawing our character. No, I'm bouncing around other VTubers, just trying to make friends and on here and get to know the community. Okay. Seems nice, seems nice. So yeah, generally we are going to... I don't know, probably we are going to just chill out a little bit, do some stuff, draw, and that's it. But... okay. I wanna launch my VTuber with some awareness, so while I'm crafting my OC, I'm building relationships while I'm through classes and fundamentals of art. So much to do, yeah. To be fair, you're doing something that's supposed to be done right away, so like making accounts on like Reddit, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, generally like social medias, and just talking with people, throwing in like different different memes, commenting under people's things. So yeah, this is actually a really good move to do. Like, yeah, and I've met a lot of cool artists already. We'll definitely be doing some private master studies of their work. This is always a good option, to be fair. Okay, so I really like what we've got here. That's definitely something I like. This design is finally something more interesting than the previous one. I have to say, it's been really irritating. Hi Smokesty, Gatevi here, how are you? Hope your night how's going? Hi Kaimo, Gatevi here, how are you? Hope your night how's going? I believe this is the first thing you're on, so hope you find a comfy corner here. Cobalt-like? Wait. Cobalt-like? It's actually more of a half-dragon character. Kaimo, hope you're doing right. I believe this is the first thing you're on, so hope you find a comfy corner here. How are you? We have like a, you know, just first chat around before the stream, so yeah, this is more or less what we've got. This is a half dragon, so like a dragon-born kind of race, so yeah, it's that. So basically, I love your voice, it's so unique. Got to hear it. So yeah, our character is a half dragon bard that plays on a guitar. His guitar is actually full metal and it's partially axe. So yeah. Oh, I was referencing D&D race. That's cool though, loving the bone scales. Yeah, it's actually something we've added after the redesign. D&D reference. To be fair, most of my characters that I've made plans of for my artistic universe were based off D&D, and it's high fantasy universe. So generally, like all the characters, the entirety of the world is going to be like high fantasy, so D&D-esque world. And basically the main idea is that I'm just going to use those OCs and their teams, because they have teams. There are like 5 or 6 teams, if I remember correctly, that are actually going to have like some sort of like stories behind them. So kind of like it's still going to be like more of like illustrative storytelling of the world, but it's all going to be like random, etc. So like at certain point there might be like the entire team like looking around, etc. Oh, that's interesting. I have an OC when you're done with this one, unless you got other plans, of course. I have full roster, but for the OCs. But actually, to be fair, I think we could, you know, cook something up if you don't mind. I'm on my second round of shading. We can cook something up if you don't mind. Of course, it's a, you know, it's more like a, hey, I have like an idea and generally like race, class, and more or less how the character would look like, and it would be, for example, thrown into the universe itself, right? So more or less that. So something that I could have like some more control over. Requests might come a bit different. Yeah. I'm doing requests as a form of saying thank you for people who spend quite a time in the community of ours. So yeah, there are a couple people that can already give me requests. I know what I'm choosing. 1 foot tall goblin artificer. Actually, yeah, that might work, yeah. This is generally like how it would look like, goblin artificer. And that's that. Wait, I should have a... file somewhere here. Where's the file? Was it in here? No. Where's the file? Here? No. Wait, I should have file somewhere here. Like an actual file, Excel file. Why I don't see the file? That's no bueno. Oh, whoa. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, ooh, oh. Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to find this now. No way. It's actually quite bad. Oh no. Yeah, I can't find it. Right, I know, I see. So give me a month and I'll be able to pay for one. No problem. Excited to be done with shading so I can move on to something I actually like doing with art. I'm actually happy to hear that, for real. Yeah. So yeah, to be fair, I'm going to actually change some things for my commissions. It might be... Kamo! Thank you for subscription! Welcome to the family! So I'm going to actually change a little bit with my some things with my commission. Those things are going to be actually something you might like, because I'm going to change my prices to be more accessible. Now I feel like my prices are not really as accessible as they're supposed to. So yeah. Morning Zaga, morning. How have you been? So yeah. Broke into my room and was being a brat. So cute though, so cute. So how much would it be for a base? So generally like the sketch, so let me show you how the sketch would look like. Not that. So sketch would be looking like this. Some simple like black and white, maybe some simple shading, but like generally sketch line art base, kinda, yeah. It's like a sketch, refined sketch with like black and whites, a little bit of shading. It's going to be 10 USD. And a rendered character like this is going to be 25 USD. So that, for now, there are going to be only those two options. So yeah, those are going to be the price ranges. 10 USD for refined sketch, black and white, and for coloring, like full colored refined one, it's going to be 25. Not good. Showing her bratty side, huh? She probably just wants to play and go outside. Oh, so cute though. So yeah, those are the changes. If you give me until November 9th, I'll pay over 25 USD. It's my birthday and I was looking for people that will make my OC, so I have somewhat of a process to go with. I'm not good at designing any of myself. That's actually a-okay, to be fair. And I've been actually doing mostly a character arts and character designs, so I can even give some leading. Can I do a few sketches for it too? Not high quality, but some fan art to accompany your C. Wait, which one do you mean? And when I do take her outside, she just stands there despite my efforts to get her to play. Maybe she just wants to be outside, you know, take some breath. Trying to make an animation, ooh, that's a really challenging task. Really good, really good. We have a lot of animators, actually. We have a lot of animators coming around. Starting to get more and more animators. It's really nice. For my KM also see they want to commission. Chemos. Okay, gotcha. I thought you mean like, for example, one of my OCs. I mean, to be fair, her name is Addison. She's my oldest OC. She crazy though. Perfect. I don't know why, but Addison has like a really nice ring to it. Addison. I like that name. It's not definitely not a name that you would hear. She half god, half devil. There's a lot of lore behind her. Ooh, I like those. Really cool. Just one thing. I don't have imagination. So, hope it's not going to be an issue if I'm going to ask questions or ask you for, like, you know, description how you see your character. Generally, because like I want to give you 100% what you want, right? So that's that, and my imagination is not really not really there. Having a fantasia sucks. That's kinda good around it for most of the part. Fallen Angels. Well, sounds like she's super stubborn. How do you work my OC? So... actually, I might make a... soon I might make a special rotation. We'll see. She's a fallen devil, actually. It's my own creation. Fallen devil. That's something you don't really see much often. Fallen devil. So like a devil that like stands against the evil nature of the race. That's cool. At least this is how I would see it. Like a devil that fell even lower. Yes, she is. That's a really cool story, I would say. I would definitely read a book about it. Sounds like a really nice story. She's older than has been Hotel and Helva both. Yeah. To be fair, you know what also this reminds me of? Like now as you mentioned that the character is older. I've made a character, Davis, right? The, you know, Avatar. The character of Avatar, right? Generally like a general idea, story behind it, yada yada yada. Because like actually I just took OC and like main hero from my comic book and made it an avatar for for VTubing. So yeah. Yeah. I've been working on her since I was 9, I'm almost 18 now. Ooh. You know what, Kimo? You actually kinda in the same space how I was. So generally I've started Davis entire like universe, right? Like the entire universe of Davis. And Davis, all the characters, etc. when I was also around that age. Like I think I was 10. So like I've started from Davis, right? Because I just wanted a cool character, a cool OC. So I started drawing Davis when I was 10, and around like 12, 13 years I started actually drawing, right? Like making more to the universe, and now I'm almost 25, and I have this whole entire like universe spreading around like for really long part. So yeah. Dang, I feel that though I've got a few OCs that are reaching 13 years old. Damn, yeah. Davis would be like 14, 15 years old OC now. Fuck me. That's crazy. The only show Davis yesterday is about 12-year-old. Shoot. I have to say I'm shooketh. I'm actually shooketh. I'm still messing around with a dot hack theme. I really love dot hack games. To be fair, I wish I could play Last Recode. We will see though, because like, so far, by the straw poll. Let me actually pause this straw poll again. Here, because some might not be here. So, you can vote what we are going to play on gaming streams. So, folks from Twitch, kind reminder, why not? For you too. So generally, like random games, it would be like absolute random games, 1 stream or 2 streams, like whatever. We would just play a game, even wait until like God knows how long, a month, and come back to the game and like just play it, continue it, yada yada yada. Random, and it can be like whatever that I would have on mind, like Yakuza, Baldur's Gate, I don't know, like some indie games from each, whatever, right? So like absolutely random game that would be just presented in 1 or couple streams. I would just sit down, play, if I would want to play it on the next gaming stream, okay, sure, I'm going to sit down and play it on the next gaming stream. But like, the thing is that it's not going to be fixed. And I want to have like a fixed game and not fixed game, right? So like, it would be whatever, right? So a quote-unquote fixed game would be like a game that, like an online game, for example, like a gacha, but I want to pick like a gacha that would have sense and generally make like, get like some more to it. Is that a Gitax? Yep, it's a Gitax. Also, hi Pato, welcome, welcome. This comes from inside by the living tombstone. It's going to be all her OCs in one place, like her versions of her. Ooh, love that one. Love that one. I'm really messing with this kind of thing. Guitar nicknames would include Axe, so calling an Axe still makes sense, yeah. Never played a Dota game all the way through, but I watched the OVAs and anime Sauce game about Gangale. It's hella fun though. I have some Sword Arts Online games. I want to complete the rest of the series. I have the entirety of .hack.gu. Probably would play some. I finished first game of .hack.gu almost to its max. I was just lacking like one or two things. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, that's generally like that. So that's like random game, right? So something that is not really fixed, and that's it. And I see that all of you kind of want it to be like that, like most of people that actually voted for it. Kinda seems like everyone who voted for random games, all for one of the gacha games, also voted for it. Surprisingly, so yeah. So, let's pick a nice reddish color, huh? Wait. I think we should actually get the previous version and pick the colors from that one. So for those who were wondering, this is the previous version of his. So you can compare like how he looked like before and how he's looking right now. So it's like more, you know, more badass, more fantasy-like character. Alright, yeah, huge improvement, yeah. For real though, if I had this I totally show you what she looks like and the best description I can give. I can draw human bodies, I can explain here if you'd like. I mean, to be fair, like, I guess people won't mind. It's also, you know, that some might have inspiration based on your descriptions. You never know, it might hit. So I don't know if you want someone to get inspired by your description, if you mind it or not. Let's keep that in mind. Otherwise, I guess when you would apply on Vision, you could basically get the thing going on. there, like get all the descriptions and photos and stuff. Also, you don't have the Discord? Is there a reason why? So I cobbled together a list of basic equipment to begin streaming, and it's all under 100, including the sub for a Vtuber studio. So you want to be 2D, huh? I can use DC until I'm 18. I had a terrible past with it. Huh. I mean, to be fair, like, for example, just our community, which is like very protective. I'm very protective too, so like if there's anyone who's like making issues, and that's for all of you, if there's anyone who's making issues to you, just let me know in DMs. I have my DMs opened, or if there would be anything that would make you required to be in the thing. Listen, this is what you need. Like, just you can even, if you would need to get me into the friends list, go ahead, like, I don't mind. I'm going to accept and ask what's up. I don't mind that. It's all about your protection and safety. I want to have a nice and comfortable community, so of course if someone is attacking you in the DMs, that's also like, you know, part of the community. With some screenshots we can cook up some more actions even. I mean, of course, if you don't want to, you don't have to, right? So that's that. So yeah, I see what I can do. I'll be right back. Of course, feel free like to do whatever you want, right? It's not like I'm making you do anything. It's just I understand that the communities sometimes can be really bad to people if you don't feel okay with it. Do it. Yeah. To be fair, I've had a little look on itch.io, and there are very specific games there, and I've looked around those people's Patreons, and they are getting crapload of support, quote unquote. So I'm shocked how that's happening. Yeah, about our previous talk, Zaga. About our previous talk. I'm what? Like about our previous talk about certain games on itch.io, and like, you know, the thing I've decided to start under a different nickname. Yeah, like I don't know why, but they are earning like crapload of cash on their Patreons for that. It's like as if every single person, and I've looked into nicknames, and like some people are even subbed. Wanna team up? Dude, for real though, for real. Hi Jayhon, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything is going, bro. Imagine teaming up and like making like crap load of like very shit games. Found it, I think. For real though, Zaga, for real. Like 50-50. Man. During people OCs? My OCs. It's actually an OC from my artistic universe. I'm going to kinda write a story for each and every one of them. That. White, okay. Once saw a really good conference presentation about making games. Two dudes made like 50-60 images, then generated hundreds of the same slot machine mobile game with slight variations. Uploaded all of them to Android store. They made millions with low effort stuff, yeah. Exactly. Same thing. Like you're with like RPG games, you're making on each, you're making bases, and like, you know, you are just making, let's say, character generator things, and you can just easily achieve stuff. Hi, yeah, hi. Today I drew my own versions of Spider-Man. Hey, that's nice. The Spider-Verse? I saw your video on the origami envelope, Kimo. That's really cool. I've been doing some origami in the past. I've been kinda doing that to help myself with a couple things. Wait, I need to also correct the know what Pepakura is? Pepakura. I've heard this word. I love making loads of origami butterflies. Bro. I don't know why, but I like drawing those funny rats, like creatures. I mean creatures. Those are rats, but like with balls. Like you're starting with a nose. It has to be kind of scribbled. I've been drawing like several different variations of those in like, you know, in the office when I was bored. On a whiteboard that we have. No one is using that whiteboard, so anyway. Oh, it's your OC. Did you redesign him again? Yep. Hi Flex, glad to be here. How are you? Hoping how's going? Yeah, we are redesigning him again. Actually, finishing the redesign. Like, what's left is just adding colors and then doing the shading, and we Gucci. So actually, I still have to add Dandadan to my anime list because it's still not added yet. In more now. By the way, hi both Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, I've heard that a lot of people prefer this version over the previous one, where he was more human-like. And so we can complete the pants color. This is actually also one of the reasons why like I like to give myself a moment while looking at the character designs. It's just better because you know that something requires, for example, more time. Sometimes you just need more time to see if your design is good, get some feedback and stuff. I've got feedbacks, I've got some my own thoughts on the more human version, and I've decided to redesign him to be more dragon-like, but now like I've redesigned him to be more beast-like over anything else. I want to change his color of the belt, the same color that the guitar is. So yeah. Oh, my wife just crawled out from under the covers next to me, acting like she didn't just sleep over 8 hours. Damn. Hey, that's a good amount of sleep. Damn. They are adorable when grumpy. Damn. I had a dream that some kids tried to steal my phone this morning. Seriously. Damn. Have you ever had a dream that actually fulfilled? Fucking kids. Yeah. And when I got it back, they tried to follow me? Bro. I was planning on removing that video of the origami. That's no weird. Gotcha. Oh, do you think we could give him like a piercing on the tongue? Like a pearl? Do you think that would be good? I think it would add some more personality. You don't have to tell me twice. Let's go. Alright, Davis, gonna meet with some friends on VR chat. By the way, Sparking Zero is fire. We have to 1v1 a day though. We will. Stud and ball. Stud? You can give him the two tongues thing. What is a stud? Okay, not bad. Huh? The bar that gets men and women? Actually, why not? Why not? Bro. We have... like... yeah, actually. Anyway. So generally, the main idea for making this artistic universe, right, is that I'm installing the app right now, so I won't be able to message until it's finished installing. Alrighty. So generally speaking, like, I'm still not sure about like what kind of personality I can give to the characters, be visible with this perspective. Yeah, I mean, it is kinda on like the thing, but yeah, it's not going to be really that visible. With that perspective, you'll have to like really look into that, but it's like a small detail. That's not going to interrupt really. So... I'm trying to now think of... if I'm trying to think if I want to add something now. Is Kimo talking about downloading Discord? Yep, I think so. So I'm kinda, you know, wondering about things. Do I want to add anything? I like Discord. Me too. I'm trying to find some inspirations. don't see anything that would get into my eyes that would be good with it. Any ideas, folks? Fence outside the tower in the background. Something to add to the design of the character. Expect it's actually just a character design, so you know, no, it's okay. But yeah, it makes sense. I'm wondering, do I want to add anything? I don't want to add scars. It's going to take away from his, a way for him to carry his weapon. Some design in the pants. Or a bag. At one point, I guess he could kinda just hold it. Go over the character's personality for a second. I mean, what can I say? Like a typical bard just happens to play a guitar. He's silly. Stay ceiling on the body of the guitar, maybe a pick guard. Stenciling. Okay. Any race, species, lore you can add to the character design, and anything you can add that hints on the environment he grew up. Actually, I haven't wrote any background for any of the characters. I'm just like want to design them and wing body scars. And see, I would kind of say that body scars would be a bit against the kind he's going for, like the kind of personality he would have, because he would be like a, how to say this, like a typical fuckboy bard, if that makes sense. So like, I don't think scars would be good. If he would be like a warrior, right? Then okay, he's a warrior, battle scars because he loves battling, etc. But he's like, he actually picked to be a bard. He preferred music over fights, right? And generally, that's why most likely he doesn't have much tattoos. Non-combatant, yep. He just have a piece of axe on his guitar. Body paint, like a body paint tattoo. Yeah, that might be it. But I would have to add those after the shading. Like orcs, yeah, more or less, kinda. But there are also orcs. It's just they are, I would say that half dragons would be more civilized than orcs. Orcs would be more like straightforward. Maybe body paint could be used as a courting thing for the species? Possibly, yeah, might work. So generally, like, I have an idea to also kind of later on make like some sort of short comics maybe with them. So for example, imagine, let's say there's even like a character that's going to wear a black lipstick. And like in the morning she's like, you know, painting herself, and he's asking if he can borrow the lipstick, and like later on he like gives her the lipstick back, and he has all the things like painted on his chest, for example, and there's like comparison before, after, and like, you know, wait, did he use the lipstick actually? Yeah, oh, some webtoons, yeah, most likely something like that. Like short stories, like one chapter, one story kind of thing. Very short ones too. So yeah. I guess I could add a strap going through his thing. Code jewelry to change the sounds of his playing. Maybe. It's awesome on the details of the chest and neck. I didn't see it before. It's like, you know, an art of making details. It's just, details are only for people who are like looking deeper into the thing. Wait. Okay. I'm on a good layer. Good. Okay, so we have this some sort of like a wooden thing that's going to beat the axe. That makes sense, I suppose. Maybe? Question mark? A buckle of or clasp for the chest strap. Yeah, that's also a thing. Forgot about it. On the axe that show of his adventure, I might actually do something, yeah. The guitar seems kinda empty. So that might be even needed, I would say. Okay then. Okay. A cloak if he travels a lot? Meh. I wouldn't say a clock. Sorry, not trying to backseat draw. If it's annoying, I can stop. No, it's okay, it's okay. Listen, there are things that I don't see or forget about, and later on I'm always like, you know, going around with it and just be kinda mad at myself because I forgot about placing a minute detail that actually makes sense to have. Does he have elemental powers he uses? Nah, he's a bard, he's just barding around. He can breathe fire though, but not really that much. Like, not really that... Yeah, not that far. There you go. Okay. And I'm thinking about like does he weld? Make his own instruments maybe? Possibly? Like, this is metal, right? This is supposed to be a metal thing. Maybe he has repaired his weapon and there's marks from that? No, I don't really want to get that much into details, I would say. Like, there are just a couple things that make sense. Like the body painting and the paintings on the guitar. Those two will require some, you know, like, will require a moment after the finishing shading. So that's that. Huh, okay. So I can now merge the layers. And everything is prepared for shading. I don't feel like shading today though. Do you folks want to talk through like 39 minutes? It looks great so far. Yeah, I really like how he's turning out now compared to the rest of the characters from the universe. And from his team, like Arya for example, over here. Or Azra. Because those two all belong to the team. So like, he's also in the same team as those two. Sure. So yeah. I've been kinda, you know, kinda trying to wrap my head around a couple things. You know, I want to how to say this? I want to how to say this? So wait, are the companions? Does any one of them have had a romantic relationship with each other? I mean, I guess that's going to kind of go as the story is going to go. So like, I don't know. To be fair, I haven't really wrote anything for the universe yet. It's like a black hole for now for me. Unfortunately. So, yeah. That's kind of the idea. I really want to I really want to get the entirety of it, like wrap my head around like how different teams socialize with each other, etc. Because there are like those 5-6 teams that we have. What are relationships between each characters, like, you know, the companionship, yada yada yada. Could always allude to it, like giving him a hickey with suction cup marks, etc. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. It's always a thing. Also, to be fair, like, you can... to be fair, here's the thing. I'm going to make a... Here's a dumb idea, yeah. World building can help make sense of how characters would interact with each other and their environments, exactly. So, like, generally I just want to depict their kind of adventures, like random things, like, oh, look here, they've got some treasure, they've went to the tavern, etc, etc. And like sometimes how you have those photos with some sort of like idea of a story that you have, like, you know, there's a guy, the guy meets a woman, they walk, they get together. Hi Shuma, got to here, how is going? They get together, then the guy looks like behind after another woman. The woman is portrayed alone crying, and later on, like, the woman meets with the woman that the guy was looking at, and the two women get the freaking marriage and stuff. So, like, you know, there are like series of different photos like that. So I guess something like that too. That would make sense, I guess. And like, you know, the typical stuff, right? Like the very typical stuff. Bars are usually high charisma stat characters, but that can also be played on its head. A bard with no reason, yeah. Bars, yeah. Like, I would say that he would be the kind of bard that would be just the silly, you know, the goofy goober of the team, instead of like actually going after like someone, you know, like instead of like trying to fuck someone. Arya would be more, you know, more crazy on that, more freaky, if we would have to use to this days and age terms. But yeah, that's that more or less. So he would be like a goofy goober, talking jokes, etc., and drinking a lot. Looks hard and badass, but opens his mouth and shows to be the goofball of the group. Yeah, exactly. This kind of thing, like, he looks strong, but like, you know, but he's like always saying something silly and stuff. Or like, you know, they are searching for a treasure, he just lifts up a loaf of bread and like, hey, look, I found it, right? and that's it, that's his treasure. Like this kind of character, right? I love it. So yeah, I really like the general idea of like coming up with yeah. like this kind of thing. So that's why I want to make like couple different teams. Also, there's a team of only 2, like straight up just everyday working fantasy city civilians, where you have like elf maid and a human guardian. So like human guard, so dude is literally just, you know, walking around the castle like all tired and shit, and you have a maid that just goes around and cleans for everyday things. You have a team that is like a traveling troupe of, you know, like a cabaret or something like that, but they are also thieves, and so on and so on and so on. So generally, like, there is an idea to bring up like more life and more personality to the characters. The issue that I'm struggling with is that I haven't really I haven't sat down to it yet and haven't really wrote anything. I have to like make a file, bring up like photos of those characters that I'm making, so fulfilling the themes, yada yada yada. Can't wait, actually, can't wait. After the stream, I've actually got an idea what I'm going to do. So I'm going to draw a very specific thing. It's not for showing, but yeah, I'm going to draw one project, and generally I'm just going to watch One Piece because I really have to start doing something in that area. Probably will, right after the stream, probably will play Zenless Zone Zero for like 2 hours or 1.5, we'll see. And just generally, you know, do stuff. And then, you know, take a break, watch One Piece, draw, play a little again. I want to use as much, I want to actually make like a whole night streak. I don't want to go to sleep today, I want to just sit down and just draw as much as possible. We'll see though, because recently I've been trying to fall asleep, but it was such a pain. So yeah, that's that. My shading is almost done. I just want to finish this art piece. Jesus. To be fair, Smoxty, that reminds me about one person. Your struggles remind me about one person that was quite active in the chat, but she lost a she lost her account, so like she's not active anymore, she's just watching from a different one. But yeah, like she also had such issues of, you know, of shading, and always was mentioning like, oh, I just need to finish the shading, I just need to finish the shading. And like after 2 months I finally finished the shading. Losing account, yeah, Iblo like lost access to it. That even happened. she forgot her password and she was only logged on that account on the phone that died completely. Just find shading to be so boring, so I drag my feet when I do it, lol. I see. To be fair, like actually having like something to chill out to and just doing a shading session makes miracles. That I can say. Man, my room 2x2 needs some cleaning. I'll have to probably I'm not going to fall asleep around like what, 10 maybe. With this stream I'm almost done. ICC. Isn't every account tied to an email? Yeah, but like she lost access to it. Anyway. Poor girl. To be fair, the thing is that most likely I could create an account for her and she could just use that account. 2 more things to shade and I'm done. Yo, that's so cool. That's so cool. Gee, I can't stop yawning. I don't know why. Jesus, what's going on with me? Move on. Damn. And again, Jesus. I've gotta eat something. Probably when I'm going to play, I'm going to munch on some chips. So yeah, tomorrow we are going to actually see the final results. To be fair, I would actually... I'm thinking about one thing. Like, if we are when we are going to finish Kool-Aid, we won't have much to be done. So I believe the very next thing we're going to start is going to be another character, and probably we're going to make a. We're going to come back and make some more pixel arts for my indie game. You know? So like doing some pixel arts, like tile sets and stuff. Because we finally progressed with like writing on it, and yeah, I am most likely going to also operate on that with that off stream. So also we'll see. Maybe when I'll have enough of drawing, I'm just going to sit down and, you know, do other things. We will see. We'll see, because I might actually sit down and start making some concept art for it too. But I would need some more story for it, so... Damn. I might sit down and try to draw, and try to 3D build her room, like our main hero room in mangaka, and after that I might sit down and try to complete the... How is it called now? Like, you know, build like a couple different things just so I could draw the concept art with no issues. Right, like how the room can look like, etc. And we will see. For now I'm trying to make it RPG Maker, like the tile set. I want to make the tile set and the character set RPG Maker friendly. When I'm going to finish that, I'm going to put it on sale probably on each. And basically, you know, just take some... Take some advantage from that. And probably I'm going to make like, what, 8 directions for my character set. Probably may also for make for RPG Maker a... What's it called? Probably make a... Jesus, kill me. I feel so dumb right now. My brain not worky. Brain, why you not worky? I'm not joking, like I've actually lost my... Sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, there is a lot of work. So, like, generally I want to make like the... so RPG Maker has this character generator. It's okay, my brain don't work either. So generally RPG Maker has this character generator, so I also want to make assets for that, which is something that you don't really see much, even though it's not really that difficult to make. And I want to make it also pixel art, so, you know, it's still going to be a bit more difficult, but still is going to make sense. So yeah, making something like that is going to be really crucial for me, and it's going to be really crucial for the entirety of my like project that I want to do, because I want to sell a couple things for RPG Maker, because I think RPG Maker actually has like one of the bigger amount of people who are buying different resources. Surprisingly, actually, because for RPG Maker it's not really that difficult to make things. Kinda. So yeah, I'm actually thinking about like opening store with those, and we'll see how's the rest going to go. Because for sure I want to, you know, buy That makes sense, yeah. I want to sell those things, prepare stuff, and when the new version of RPG Maker is going to be out, I actually want to make resources working for... update the resources to work on that version too. So we'll see. It's 16 by 16. So we'll see. A lot of people are not really using 16 by 16 characters, but when they have base also included, it shouldn't really be that difficult. But yeah, I'm going to make like the character sets, templates and stuff. Also like side view, butlers, yada yada yada. We will see. So yeah, I'm just kinda sitting and pondering about a couple projects. There's the comic book. So I'm just wondering like how I can go about a couple other things. You know, the comic book, indie game, some other projects that I'm trying to work on. So like, you know, there's so many different things that I'm doing my best to actually work with, operate on, and like different softwares that I want to learn. Good thing I have a, you know, good road to learn, because like, you know, I know how to make game graphics, so I can make game graphics while learning coding language. I want to learn C#, so I'm going to have couple engines actually open for me. To be fair, what else? But we have comic book. To be fair, we'll see about comic book, because when I'm going to finally have like less work on me, so like, you know, I'm going to make couple games. I'm going to start making comic book when I'm going to finally start working on my game, right? First game. So like I'm going to start working on it, but with less intensity as on compared to the game. So I'm going to release one game. I'm going to get some scripts that I can take. I'm going to operate on some more things. I'm going to build some more games with different mechanics. I'm going to, you know, create some sort of an archive of scripts, kind of like plugins, and just make all the things like modules. Like, oh, I'm going to use this walking module because, you know, this, and this, and I'm going to just have like a fuck ton of different resources that I can use, like side view characters, top-down characters, yada yada yada. So like later on I could just sit down, do couple different, steal some more games just to, you know, keep things up on, you know, on the good terms. Probably that's when I'm going to have the modules. You oversimplify a little, but you will figure it out. Yeah, I oversimplify it, but I know that it's going to be far more difficult. It's going to be way more difficult than said and done. After all, making a library of scripts, it's like, you know, it may or may not be easy. So yeah. Or like for example in Godot you are making an object of a player and you are setting up its walking system by a separate script, so I can just, you know, rip that script out and throw it into archive that can be used for other games later on. Of course it's going to be, it's still very simplified, way too simplified actually, because I would have to still like redo things for other stuff, redo the graphics, yada yada yada. But sooner or later it's going to be most likely like just changing a couple lines and making new graphics that I would need. Of course, considering that all the games that I'm going to make are going to have the same graphic style, right? I was also wondering about making a 3D game, which is going to be even more difficult, and I definitely won't be able to make the same trick that I've done for, you know, for example, top-down game or side view game, because there's X, Y, and Z axis. So that's that. But to be fair, it's still a chance, it's still a possibility, you know, like it's still chance to have things to be simpler later on with time, right? And I'll be able to release games a bit faster, for example, because, you know, I have quite a few of them. And, you know, just sitting down and working more on my comic book, for example, because the most I would have to work on is going to be graphics, right? So like that's that. So I could then split my days, like, oh, during those days I'm going to draw my comic book, and during those days I can work on my game, and that's that. Of course, it's not like I'm going to be 1000 games handy or anything like that. Like you know, the typical dude that starts fuck ton of projects and doesn't finish anything. But I want to actually finish those games, polish them, etc. So like, if I know that there's some issues with the walking script, I'm not going to archive it, because why would I need a buggy script, right? But then, you know, like, when everything is going to be polished, I know that the walking speed, for example, like walking for everything is like perfect. And same for other scripts. I would say that, you know, that there's no issues, right? Of course, like gacha game, which is going to be like a half clicker idle game. Oh, what the fuck? Huh? What happened, Zaga? So yeah, like polishing the game, then found another studio. What do you mean another studio? Made only one game? Huh. Is that the same as CP game? Yeah, like 60 to 70k PL monthly, bro. I want this kind of money. I want this kind of money. Just on Patreon, yeah. Just on Patreon, that's well put. Just there. Plus the game is $10, yeah. Motherfucker. Yeah. That's that. I've gotta learn that darn C# and fucking make the games. It's a Guitar Hero like, but with keyboard. Oh, bro. No way. No way. And 3 SFW animations in the background. That's the whole game. Yo. Hey, yo. Sorry, I was bouncing around streams. Gonna go for a walk. Be back later. See you around if you're still not on stream. Bye bye, Expect. Bye bye. Thank you for coming. One of the top games on each for some reason, bro. I mean, I've noticed that each has a lot of like NSFW games. To be fair, like a lot. It's scary and crazy. But I see a lot of people are also doing the same tactic. Like they are making like couple games that are working around the same idea, and you are just, you know, it's just an SFW game, so it's most likely a game that you can play with one hand, and it's, you know, it's just a normal SFW thing, or a game that doesn't even do much, like the game that is not even gaming. So you're not, the game is not gaming anymore at this point, and it's just only like, you know, some NSFW kind of animation, or like interactive animation that you can just, you know, click a couple options and that's it. And people are still like giving them tips, paying on their Patreons and stuff. It's really fucking crazy. How come those people can receive such a support? I mean, okay, like, this is... It was always known that there are going to be people that would be very interested in this kind of, like, content, right? But, like... really? Like, spending $25 on single subscription? Come on, dude. And, like, their main goal is, like, you know, these games are so simple mechanic-wise, yeah. Man. Yeah, it's... yeah. Those are really easy mechanic-wise, and I guess I could just learn a little bit, or even, I'm assuming that I wouldn't have to learn much. I could just go to like Pixel Game Maker and RPG Maker and just do it without coding at all, and still like post something like that, something so simple, and still like get patronage from people. Actually, what is better, Patronite or Patreon? Guess who's back? Welcome back, Kimo, welcome back. So yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling now. Actually, has it been 2 hours already? Highlighting is funny. Let me join the DC now. Okay. Wait, let me send you a link. Okay, wait. Gee. My poor back. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Here's the link for you. I'm too old. I'm actually too old. Gosh golly. I came across the same dude a lot of times. For real. Don't pull a muscle, lol. Who did coding for games ACC? Damn. His code is definitely better than the usual indie crap. I mean, to be fair, I would learn and I would like kind of try to solve some issues. Probably I would like ask someone to beta test the game and check if there are any bugs, or maybe try to find someone who would like check my code for free. Because for sure I'm going to use the codes. The thing is that most likely I'm just going to spend some time... Oh, I don't inspect it with that eye. I see the quality, not if it works properly, I see. So actually, to be fair, maybe you could like let me know, you know, what, if I'm doing quality coding or not, to be fair, when I'm going to finally start doing stuff. Sure. It's better to hear like some professional actually letting you know like what you can focus on and how many different things you can do differently just to improve on your own, to be fair, because like it's not the kind of improving, it's kind of like art. If someone with more experience is pointing things out to you and giving you tips, good tips, you are going to start to draw better as long as you are going to actually introduce those things. We can do some code reviews. So yeah, that's generally that. So yeah, if my code would be quality and it wouldn't be like, you know, just a memory jump mesh, memory jump shit, then and it's going to work as it's supposed to, then, you know, I would be blessed, to be fair. But if, like, you know, because I'm assuming that if the quality is low, it's also going to cause some performance issues, right? Because it's going to be just memory eating. It's pretty hard to screw up C# that big. I see. I see. Hey, so that's actually idiot-proof coding language, right? I'm saved! But yeah, I'm just... the .NET optimizes and fixes a lot of things in the code. Ooh, that's actually pretty cool, I have to say. That's actually pretty cool. Huh. Okay. So yeah, I guess we'll see what future will bring by the time it gets MSIL/CIL. Assume the book explained it. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, you know, I have to like come back to the book and like start to focus on it a bit more than I will used to. I've been really highlighting is going so well. Yeah, that's really cool. Highlighting is something really fast to do. at least for me. So yeah, I'm just basically like waiting. Tomorrow I'm going to sit down, plug in the laptop, I'm going to connect it to the Wi-Fi, throw Brave on it, and install Visual Studio, get the ebook and shit. So like, you know, generally just proceed with preparing it for everything. So like also installing Steam, logging in on Steam. I hope I can log in my Steam onto PCs at the same time. I should be. So yeah. I just want to, you know, chill out. We'll see. I believe I don't understand something. What's up? Art is cheap in most places. Okay. And making indie game is not that horribly hard. Why more people are not making indie games? Yeah. Because some people don't really understand that. Some people really don't understand the concept. Some people just prefer to consume rather than create. You know, it's basically the idea that just some people don't really want to push in because they have like back thoughts and generally they have issues that they are meeting with the walls, because you don't really have like someone that's going to sit down with them and like, okay, so you want to make an indie game, that's cool, that's really cool, it's not really that difficult, here are your options, right? And like, and give them a list, give them like, you know, things to learn on, and like generally show them the entirety what they need. So basically they don't know that it's so easy because it's closed behind this like wall of like, yo, this had to be really difficult to make. Wondering how lucrative can be just flipping art by putting some game mechanics under them. To be fair, it can be really, really easy. Like seriously, you just, if you want, you can just sit down and just make a text game and throw some artworks in that, and bada bing bada boom, you have a game. To make things even more difficult, you can make like some small mechanics and just, let's say, the character changes somehow. That too. To be fair, I could generate a whole visual novel with AI. I mean, yeah. With art plus text, yeah. But text games are not really a genre that people do nowadays, isn't it? A lot of people do that, but those games are not that popular, yeah. That's actually an issue. I'm thinking about like doing some stuff. So like generally I want to. A lot of game maker games seem like a visual novel with some walking around mechanics. Yeah, fair. Actually fair. So, we'll see. We'll see. I have a couple ideas. I have some things that I want to do as my first games to, you know, ensure my possibilities and stuff. All I have left to do is make objects shiny and color some of my line art, and it's finally done, bro. Smoxty, it's such a long thing, I'm telling you. You've been such a long thingy. Such a long streak. Oh my. Okay though. Folks, it's been already, what, 2 hours? Yeah. Really sorry that once again we've had like a 1 hour of drawing and 1 hour of talking. I really didn't felt much. Like, you know, I felt really tired basically for drawing something like that. Like, shading requires a lot of like idea, and you've seen like my previous attempts of drawing when I'm tired. So like, so yeah, that's the main issue. So yeah, well, it could technically have been done in 2 days time if I didn't procrastinate more. Yeah, I see. So thanks Xpac for being active in the chat on Twitch, thanks Zega for being active in the chat on Twitch, and thanks Flex for being active in the chat on Twitch. Also thanks Smoxty, Chemo, Xpac, Pato, Jayon, and Shuma for being active in the chat on YouTube. And as always, thank you all lurkers up here for this 1 second. Stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next stream. Take care.